And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Akbar, and I will presentation my summary about discourse analysis. And what is discourse analysis? Discourse can be defined in three ways. First, language beyond the level of sentence, and the second, language behavior linked to social practice, and the last is language as a system of talk. And discourse analysis is usually defined as the analysis of language, like beyond the sentence. And the analysis of discourse is typically concerned with the study of language in the text and conversation and basic idea in discourse analysis is that first is text analysis, or we can say that writing is the structure of discourse speech event. And the second is conversation analysis, that's mean like speaking, and it's like turn taking the cooperative principle and background knowledge. And the basic text of analysis is cohesion, coherence, and speech event. And let's talk about a basic of conversation analysis, like turn taking, the cooperative principle, hedges, implicator, background knowledge, and the schemas and script. And we're gonna menjelaskan secara satu-satu. And the first is cohesion. Cohesion is the grammatical and or lexical relationship between the different elements of a text. And coherence is the relationship which link the meaning of utterance in a discourse or a sentence in a text. Like example, dialogue is heard, that's the telephone. Him say, oh, I'm in the bath. Here say, okay. I'm sorry. There are certainly no cohesive ties within this fragment of discourse, and here we see coherence but no cohesion. Let's talk about cohesion and coherence. And cohesion helps to create coherence, and cohesion does not entail coherence. And coherence can be made with or without cohesive ties defies conversation. And let's talk about conversation knowledge. Is to interpret the conversation above, we need to possess knowledge of the following. Like speech even include interactions such as a conversation at the party or ordering meals, and any speech even comprise several components like debate, lecture, interview, game, daily routine, or maybe something else. And interlocutor, or we can say that the speaker and the hearer, is like the social distance, interpersonal status, age, gender, and topic of conversation, setting where a conversation occur or frame, and culturally specific factor. And we talk about conversation analysis, and the basic structure of conversation is turns, like the speaker and the hearer take turns talking, and one person at the one time and the other listens, and then they switch place. I'm sorry. Like example, A said hello, B said hi, and how are you? Said A, and B said fine. And it's like that. And let's talk about overlaps and interruption. Overlap when interlocutors speak at the same time, both take the turn. It's like didn't you like know what is overlap? Is it a repair? B said but he must have been there too, like that. And A said yes, but you know where he was going, like that. And we talk about the cooperative principle assumption. Interlocutors are cooperative in construction conversation, and Christian maxims for supporting the principle. And the quantity maxim is make are contributing as informative as is required, but not more or less than is required. And the quality maxim do not say that which you believe to false or no, which you lack adequate and evidence. And the relation maxim be relevant, and the manner maxim like be clear, brief, and orderly. And we're gonna talk about hedges. Hedges can be defined as the word or phrases used to indicate that we are not really sure that what we are saying is sufficiently correct or complete. And we can use sort or kind of hedges in the accuracy of our statement, as in description such as his hair was kind of long, the book cover is the book cover is sort of yellow, rather than is yellow. And the implicators like is an additional meaning conveyed by a speaker's adhering the cooperative principle. And the background knowledge is an information that is not in the text, but it used for memory by a reader to understand the text. Like the example is John was in his way to the school last Friday. He was really worried about the math lesson. And we're gonna talk about schemas and script. Schema is a conventional knowledge which exists a memory. Like if you hear someone describe what happened during the visit a supermarket, and you don't have to be told what is normally found in the supermarket, and you don't have to told what is normally found in the supermarket again, you already have a supermarket schemas, like food displayed or the food displayed on the shelf surface and arranged in aisles, shopping cart, and basket, and checkout counter, and like that, as a part of your background knowledge. Like example like school, classroom, supermarket, department store, bus, car, and like that, and something like that. And the last is script is essentially a dynamic schema in which conventional action to take place. It's like example like taking the train, traveling on the plane, and driving car, and eating at the restaurant, and talking to someone on the phone. And it is part of script. Maybe it just my summary about discuss analysis. I'm sorry if I have a mistake pronunciation and misleading information about my summary. And assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.